Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel. It is Krista here to do your April 1st through the 15th bi-weekly tarot forecasts. Alright, so this is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. I hope that you're enjoying your extended monthlies in addition to your little bi-weeklies, Aries. Make sure you watch your rising and moon signs for additional messages. Especially if your sun sign readings aren't resonating, check out your moon sign. It's going to speak more to your emotional world as opposed to your sun sign, which is going to speak to how you're acting, behaving, and moving in the world. Let's see what's ahead for you. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, April 1st through 15th. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Happy birthday to any Aries watching. It is your birthday month. As always, I'll hold these up to the camera for you guys so you can see them in detail with me. And we will be getting an additional message card from the Medicine Oracle deck. Here, look at all these. I was going to say all these fours. We do have a couple of water cards down here. Some cups. We do have two fours. Big decision, perhaps about something you've been taking a little step back about here. We'll see what about in a second. Bottom of the deck energy is this glorious King of Wands. Look at this guy, so glorious. So a lot of spirit, a lot of willpower here, being front and center, being someone who is willing and able to be in charge. This could be you or someone around you, Aries. This is technically ruled by Leo, but it can be any fire sign. Wouldn't surprise me if this was your energy, to be honest with you, because, you know, this is a very outspoken, outgoing, effervescent, lighthearted, quick-moving type personality here. This is a person who wears their heart pretty easily on their sleeve and doesn't hold grudges and can get, angry and then over it really quickly here as well. So a lot of really positive energy behind the scenes for you. Just making sure you can see that, if it's upright. I'm going to move this a little bit closer. So that's bottom of the deck energy, or you could be dealing with a Leo person as well, and you just could be in the spotlight. But a lot of willpower is behind what's going on here. We do have something that could feel a little bit draining, something where you could need a little bit of rest or be taking a rest here. But again, a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and something that you're willing yourself through. You could just be tackling something that feels overwhelming or daunting at this time. Let's see why. So the card representing the situation is the Page of Wands, and this is sort of younger but really fiery energy still, right? And if this is you really coming into your own power. You'll notice it's the same element as the bottom of the deck energy, and this is really passionate. This is fun, somewhat flirty energy, and it's really easy to be around this person. It's really easy to get excited with this person. So this is really positive energy to have for you. If you're tackling projects at this time, I would say this is really good energy to continue tackling something. And as I said to you, you could be maybe at the precipice of becoming the master of something here as well. If it's not a spiritual outcome or project for you, it could be one where you're sort of raising the bar for yourself somehow. You're moving forward, you're getting ahead, you're stepping up. It does sit atop of the Four of Cups here, so it could be that it does feel daunting, that it does feel like, will this be over soon, that type of thing. So definitely there could be a sense of drudgery here. But again, we're dealing with something under sixes on the minor arcana, so it's something that's going to be really easily overshadowed by a lot of effort and a lot of positive energy here. Here, the reason for the situation is the Seven of Wands. Here's where we're looking at, overcoming something and feeling you're kind of on top of things here. It could feel like a lot of work. This is a lot of effort. Seven of Wands is going to be, fairly defensive. You could be defending a decision you made, a role that you're taking, a station in life, that type of thing. But you're on solid ground here. You have the right and the will to defend something very, very important to you. So again, really positive energy. This does sit atop of the Three of Cups, so there could be some celebration that's involved here. You could be trying to fit in a celebration here, or take some time off or some downtime and maybe just try to find a way to do that here. You could be missing friends as well. It's just occurred to me. You could be missing relationships. Maybe there's just a lot of work or a lot of travel. Maybe a splitting of, where all your effort seems to be going, whereas as opposed to where your heart really is. And but I do feel very confident here that things are going to work out by the end of the month for you. You are definitely going to be on top of something, and very, very likely a master of something by the end of the month here that you're working on, that you're putting all your energy and passion into. In your recent past, we have the Four of Swords. This isn't bad energy really to have anywhere, frankly. Four of Swords is really just speaking to a sense of, a little bit of a rest period, a little bit of a downtime. It could be that you're making up for lost time here as well. There could be things that are piling up or have piled up after or during a period of rest, or just things that are sort of taking. Maybe this is exam time for you. If you're a student, for example, this could have been like you were able to keep up with projects, and now it's like exams and projects. It just seems like a lot at once, for example, but you've got it on lock. You're actually pretty proud of yourself here, and you really should be. But in your recent past, a step back from something, having had thought, closely and carefully about something, would have been in your recent past here as well. It's all in all, we're looking at a really strong disposition here, no matter what is going on. In the present, right? This is what you're feeling in the present. And this is, a little bit, here's our second four, right? The Four of Cups is really just talking about a lack of inspiration, right? Like maybe you're doing the work, but maybe your heart isn't in it. Maybe there is a sense of it's a little bit overwhelming and it feels daunting, as I said at the start here, but you're coming from such a positive, strong-willed place, such a passionate place. You're definitely going in the right direction. And I think, like I said, when we're dealing with under sixes in the minor arcana, this could be 5 minutes of a day of the entire first 2 weeks of the month here, guys. So you're going to get over it really quickly here. It's just sort of what's behind the scenes, what's could be going on with relation to all this work, essentially. A feeling of uninspiration, kind of when will this be over? Maybe not being able to appreciate something in the heart as well. But I do think that this is going to be easily solved. Because that is in the present, and of course in the near future is the Three of Cups, right under something you're defending or working very hard toward, and you have a lot of, you could even have a lot of defenders, your peer group or your social group defending you and your decisions and your sense of, self and your willpower here as well. So certainly by the end, I would say by the middle of the month, by the, say, 10th to the 15th of April is when I'm reading for, I would say that there could be a reunion or a small celebration with friends, even though it could feel like a little bit of a pain in the butt maybe to get together or arrange this. I think it's going to be very, very positive for you. And then your advice or outcome card is the Lovers. A major decision here, but technically a major decision. What they're really saying here with the Lovers is, feel blessed. Feel like you are moving in the right direction for you. It does sit under your recent past. I do think that you did make a decision that you are following through with. It does feel daunting, a little, maybe more work than you had expected, maybe more effort, but you're passionate. You have a great soul for this. You have a great disposition for this. So I feel really confidently here, guys, that, this is the right decision for you. You're moving in a very positive direction for you, and you're definitely blessed and guided. Things are definitely going to feel balanced here as well. We have masculine and feminine energy really balanced or being asked to be balanced at this time. If you do feel sort of mentally out of sorts, just remind yourself why you got into this, why you took on this role, and where you're headed with it, where it's going to take you. because I do see a very, very positive outcome here. As I said, you could become the master of this career choice or this love affair or whatever. It's a general reading, right? So whatever it is that you're moving forward to. Now we have the, the dreamer. This is the dreaming card as your outcome oracle card. I think strongly here that you're just putting a lot of effort into making a dream come true, and this is the grunt work. I really feel like this is what's going on here. Something that is a little bit disappointing or feels like it could be taking too long is going to be easily distinguished, right? That feeling is going to be easily distinguished. There's a lot of passion. You have a lot of support, and you're definitely going in a positive direction for you here, Aries. So congratulations. Keep up this fighting spirit and make those dreams come true here, guys. Definitely follow through because something amazing is yours. You have the right touch here. So that is the first 2 weeks of April 2020 for you, Aries. Comment below if you like the reading or if you have any thoughts about the reading today. And if you enjoy my content, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until we meet in the next video, take excellent care. Bye for now.